We're back with the White Lotus. Saxon and Loki. Brotherly love. Okay. Got some explaining to do. Good luck. This dinner party with Greg/Gary. I think Belinda has no business going there. I think she should just stay away because you don't want to go to those things. Maybe he just wants to decimate everybody there. I don't know. That's a wild plan though, except he wants to take himself out too. As always, full-length watch-alongs and other content are on the Patreon, so please join the Patreon and support. If you can, much appreciated. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, engage with the video. Thank you. With that, let's go ahead and watch The White Lotus.
Hello, sir.
He's gonna lose it.
How are you?
What do you think you were gonna do here?
Paris.
This way.
You look familiar. Didn't I kill your dad?
How long have you lived in Thailand?
First came here in
This is not gonna go well. And he gets in his head so much. Well, to look like the guy from Kill Bill. What's his name again? David Carradine? David Carradine's still with us. I don't know.
big time movie director, huh?
Well,
What
Looked
have you
you up.
directed?
Exactly. This episode?
what haven't I directed? You know what I mean? The Enforcer, The Executor, The Notary,
And the Bury the Bodier.
What would be my role?
a former prostitute, now a madam.
Your producer told me that the part would be based on me.
Yeah, you know,
A prostitute?
She's like, not me, Cruzitala.
My kind of drinker.
It's like, why did you kill him?
Remember this. Every one of us has the capacity to kill.
Yo.
Who's Chloe?
Mom, you met her. It's Gary's girlfriend.
Oh no, not the boat people. Look. You know what? I'm all dolled up. Let's go.
Oh, God. This is going to be interesting, to say the least.
God, the boat people.
The Pope people.
Look, if you don't go tonight, he's just gonna come looking for you again. I say we just get it over with. He's not gonna do anything to you, all right? Because I'll be there.
No, while I'm there, I'm going to say, what do you think you're going to do, Zion? Against the
No.
killer.
But I'm hungry. Let's go.
Well, this is not the shootout because the shootout happens when Zion is in therapy session and it's during the day. So, but it could be after this. Right, well, it's after this for sure.
Just to let you know, I'll be the entertainment for tonight.
God, Fabian.
Any advice from a professional to overcome stage fright?
Just go for it.
She's like, yeah, and you went for it too the other night. There's gonna be so many snide remarks tonight. So much cattiness. And we love it. The Real Housewives of Koh Samui.
Where's that rosé?
You just ordered it.
Your producer says you've been watching some of my films.
Yeah, which ones?
I'm sorry?
Which films did you watch? Some are better than others. They are entirely in Thai.
Well, I'm a director. I'm more visual anyway.
So which one did you watch?
Which one did you watch?
The titles are hard to remember.
Well, just tell me one of the plots.
You could have done a little bit of research. Like, it's not that hard.
You were royalty or something. A queen, maybe?
Which queen?
เจ้าหญิงจำแรง
That's the one.
I would really love to hear about how you conquered Thailand. Maybe I could pick your brain about what it's like to do business in Thailand.
And kill people.
I mean, you've been very successful.
You're messing up my life.
Sure. Let's take it to the den.
Yes, he said, let's have that conversation. That's what he just said. He's like, I know you. I know you and your whole story. And I know why you're here. So you can drop the act.
Hey, you made it.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Looks like piano keys.
Oh, hey, you two.
Friendly face.
You know, these guys must know the only reason they have these hot girlfriends is because they're loaded.
They know.
It's gonna be you in 30 years.
Exactly. Maybe sooner.
Can I talk with you for a second?
By the way, Lockie and I, we really like each other. Like, we're such good brothers. Oh, here we go. I would walk up to him immediately and just be like, I'm here. I'm right here. So what's the plan? What's the issue? They keep on intercutting this Mai Tai. It's kind of like a precursor for the aggression.
Yeah, Thailand's been good to me.
But have you been good to Thailand?
Some may disagree.
You want to make an omelet, you got to crack a few eggs. And if somebody got in your way?
Lots of ways to take care of that.
Like how? Tell me.
You know, someone once said that the secret to life is knowing when to stop.
I'm not sure how that follows.
You killed my father. Just come out and say it at this point. Okay. They're supposed to be quiet. He's done with it. It's like, I miss Saxon.
ไอเดียดีนะเนี่ยสำหรับเด็กมาก
Oh, my favorite couple.
วันนี้พี่เล็กบอกว่า
Not
พี่เป็นค
ready.
นใจดีเกินไป
Eesh.
เขาคิดว่าพี่ทำร้ายใครไม่ได้หรอก
And that's great. That's great. You are too pure for this world.
พี่ไม่อยากทำร้ายใคร
He's a pacifist.
มุกรู้นะว่าพี่เป็นคนธรรมะธรรมโมอะแต่พี่ก็รู้ว่าโลกนี้มันอยู่ยากพี่ต้องเข้มแข็งกว่านี้สิ
There are many ways to be strong.
นี้ได้อะ
Maybe this is not the line of work for him. That's the conversation. A lot to think about, Guy Talk. I think he's evolving in his beliefs and his values. Oh,
Good
here we.
evening.
It better be good after all this. After all the noise you made.
A little song I wrote when I was feeling a bit homesick.
So last night. He sounded good.
Lori, why are you so bothered?
You know why.
If you're not happy with your life, just own it. Don't project and make mountains out of molehills. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, I get what she's saying. It's like you're not upset because of Valentin.
Get a backbone, Kate.
You could have hooked up with Valentin if you wanted, but you chose not to, right?
True.
You chose to work at that company your whole career, and you chose to marry Brian.
Here we go. Here we go.
If you always choose the short stick, is that bad luck? Are you life's victim? Or are you doing it to yourself?
The tea is hot.
Well, it's like the source of your disappointment changes, but the constant is you're always disappointed.
Oh!
And you're always fake and fronting like your life is perfect.
Get her!
And you're vain and selfish.
Get her!
You did something fucked up. Okay.
Now we're talking.
I'm gonna go to the fight. You guys have a good night.
Have a good night. She said, let me get that mic. See you at the fight. Go to the fight. And be like, you know what? We're signing up for a fight too. The three of us are gonna fight in that ring. I think they need to get in that Muay Thai ring and settle it finally.
You're
Here we
such
go.
a darling girl. You're young. You're beautiful. Why are you with this middle-aged weirdo?
He's rich.
Does he have a lot of money? You can't ask that. I could introduce you to some respectable men. They would eat you up. Actually love Rupert. I could get you out of this.
How are you gonna do that? What you gonna do for this girl?
How are you?
Do you want to maybe go inside the house?
No.
We could talk.
No. Not alone.
I wanted my son to come with me.
No, I prefer it was just us.
You better have your pepper spray in your bag.
Look, if there's something going on at work or something, just tell me. I mean, maybe I can help you.
You can't help.
We're going to jail on Monday morning.
At this point, my career's totally tied to yours. So if something bad is happening, it's happening to both of us.
Right.
I don't have any interests. I don't have any hobbies. Okay, if I'm not a success, then I'm nothing. And I can't handle being nothing.
He's like, oh, you want to go down with me? Okay. Everything's fine.
Nothing's up. Kid, we're all good.
It's kind of wild, though. You know why? Because Saxon can easily call the office. Just go get a phone from that lady, call the office and be like, hey, is everything okay? And they're like, no, there's fire on the mountain. It's not that hard to find that information.
You know who I am.
And your crimes.
And I'm sure you also know something very tragic happened to my wife, Tanya.
Which you had a hard hand in.
I had nothing to do with it, just to make that clear. Don't want to have any more headaches if I can help it.
That's like a subtle threat there.
I'm going to give you $100,000.
He's paying her off.
Tanya would have wanted that.
Blood money. You don't want any paper trail with this man.
Very generous of you. But,
Wire it to the Cayman Islands first, and then under a different name, and we can work with that.
Okay, sure.
I'm not looking to make problems for you. I need to sleep on it. Is that okay?
Sure.
He just basically said, hey, I'm gonna bribe you to keep your mouth shut. But that's the first step.
But you're not gonna eat? I mean, I just got all this...
Zion! I am not playing. I want to get the fuck up out of here.
Okay.
She's very unsettled by this, and honestly, I see it. He sees her leaving. He knows that she's not gonna take that deal, so he has to go into phase 2 of the plan.
One of them lives in New York, the other one lives here.
Why do I know this actor? Why do I know him?
Which one's you? That's you? Right there?
And that's
You're the one
actually
with the
her.
rhinestones? Oh my god!
That's actually Kunzitala.
Yeah. You sweet talker.
I'm a truth sayer, darling.
I feel like she's a legend in Thailand. She has to be. Like, for real, for real.
I was 10 years old when my mother was dying.
Here we go.
You've lost me.
Cut to the chase.
I have
waited for this my whole life.
fantasized about this moment 1,000 times.
And here we are.
What is this?
An execution.
She had a husband. You had him killed over some land deal or some shit.
Oh.
I never got to meet him because you're a fucking piece of shit.
Whoa.
Shut the fuck up. You ruined my fucking life. You may not remember him, but you sure as fuck are gonna remember me.
Here we go. What does he have to say about it, though? I feel like there's elements we don't know.
Motherfucker.
You're gonna have a heart attack. Hey, what's the plan? That was it? That's his whole presentation. That was messy, but I guess that's how it goes down.
We gotta go.
Oh,
now.
yeah. You are absolutely iconic.
Look at his bodyguards.
Old man fell. Better help him.
Smart for them to get them out of the way.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, come on, let's go!
เห็นไหมพี่ป๊อปว่ามันเป็นเรื่องธรรมชาติ
What, killer instinct? Gato, do you want to get in there?
เป็นส่วนหนึ่งของชีวิตอะชีวิตมันต้องสู้ไปยินปะ
I think he's gonna want to get in there to prove to her that he can fight. Gato, please do not go in there. Do not harm that face. That is your moneymaker. Oh, here we go. Why does Valentin look so much more jacked than last time we saw him?
Guys, you learn, huh? I was hoping I would see you again.
Yeah? Well, here I am.
Well, great care, huh?
Yo, Laura's gonna be wild tonight because of what just happened. She's like, oh, I'm always saying no, I'm gonna say yes now. I guess that's how you do it. Don't do it, Gatok. Don't try it. Oh, he's seeing the guys. Does he know the Russian guys? It was them? One of them had their face. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Valentin opened the door for them. He let them through. I told you that we can't trust Valentin. He was shady from the start. Who are they in league with? Is it just them? How do you handle this is the thing. How do you handle this as security? How do you handle this? The issue with Guy Talk is he keeps on taking it all onto himself, fixing problems by himself. You need to take this to somebody else, to your supervisors. But like all he has is his word of mouth. Like you can't, how do you do that? But isn't there a camera outside? Would that have caught it? I don't know. There should always be a camera at the gate, at a gate, right? Like, what else is the point of a camera?
I like that he's all about how to be the best person you can be, and I don't want to give in to my dark shit.
Like what? What kind of dark stuff do you have?
I was actually thinking just now, I want to do it too.
What?
What? Like, I'll take a gap year. I mean, right now, I really don't feel like going home. Yeah, I just think it'd be cool to be somewhere else.
Because of Saxon. That's why you want to do it.
Are you serious?
I thought you'd be excited.
No, I just,
This is her thing.
See you in the morning.
She's like, you're not staying here. Trust me, when siblings want to do something, they don't need their sibling there with holding their hand the whole way. Actually, that's the last thing they want. They want to just do their thing alone. Especially like a gap year or whatever kind of thing like this.
He finally opened up about his ex-wife. Apparently they never had sex. He doesn't want that happening to us because he loves me.
So what did he say?
What's he into?
Well,
Threesome.
he was telling me
Oh God.
his parents used to have loud sex, like all the time. He would then stand outside their door and just
Stop.
watch his dad go to town on his mom.
What is this called?
And it would make Gary feel this mixture of like disgust and jealousy, but at the same time,
Jealousy?
he would have paranoid delusions that his girlfriend would be cheating on him with his best friend.
Voyeurism or
And
whatever.
he would have these jealous rages. He kind of hoped they were having sex behind his back so he could find them doing it.
And watch.
That is demented.
No, I'm glad he told me.
It's not the wildest thing we've heard on this show, but it's kind of wild.
So, what do you think?
About what?
Helping Gary.
Achieve his wildest desires.
Helping Gary how?
Good.
You know.
Not Valentin's theme.
What? No, what? No.
I thought you wanted to be wild.
And at some point, I'll leave you and I'll go to Gary. And it would be like he's winning his mother back from his father.
Okay, wild.
Like a little boy's dream.
Are you both insane?
Come on, I really want this relationship to work.
Is he watching? Oh, stop it.
No, I am not that kind of guy, no.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Want this? No, man. You said you weren't gonna bring that.
Yeah, I lied.
No, not the gun in the trash.
And he's just this pathetic, frail old man.
He thought he would be like Kingpin or something.
We're in Bangkok, man. Let's fucking go. One night.
All right.
Why would you not leave the city after what you just did to a guy who's very connected in the city? It's a bad idea, but, go off. Live your life.
Take the money.
If I did that, I'd be an accomplice to murder.
It's a lot of money. Come on, you could take the whole year off.
Oh, God.
I'm not doing it, Zion.
It's blood money, though. It'll get traced back to you.
He's gonna come after you, and they're gonna find your body in the Gulf of Thailand. Shit, maybe mine too.
Foreshadowing.
Lori's not responding to my texts.
She'll get over it.
Okay.
Want to speak your mind, Kate? Like, for once?
I was actually defending you at dinner.
Okay,
It's
who
fine,
are you?
I'll be the bad guy. I'm used to it.
Here we go. She's the victim.
You know you have the wrong impression of me, right?
Please, these two do not hook up. Like, don't, please.
I mean, I could be somebody else if I wanted.
Like who?
If you want to develop spiritually, you have to
Wow.
learn to meditate. Focus on your breathing.
Not on their matrimonial bed. They're not married, but I love the yellows and oranges in the grading of the show. Stop it.
Yeah, so you get the idea. Yeah?
He came here for one reason. You know this, Chloe. Chelsea?
What, that's it?
You can't become soulful in 10 minutes. I'll give you some books.
She's Chelsea.
She's a genius. She'll change your life, but you've got to go. I've got to call Rick.
Yeah, he's not reading this book. Just keep them down. One thing I can't accept is people taking books and not returning them. And that's what's going to happen right here. I already know. So please keep the books before you leave. Like, it's odd that he's not picking up any of her calls, knowing that she's worried about him, knowing what he told her before he left. God. They're going to take them from here. They're going to come here, the bodyguards. Like, do you know who you're messing with? Like, you know what he did. And now they're getting into a state where they're not going to be able to make, quick decisions. Oh, that's the painting from the opening theme. Why didn't I notice it before?
I'm praying for Piper to be miserable in that temple tonight. Maybe Jesus will save her from those Buddhists.
God. She's so extra. Like, I think every single line she's said on this show has been wild. Character. When is the police gonna come? When are they gonna come for him? Probably soon.
So you live in New York City, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to go.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's my dream.
Yeah, you'll go while in jail.
If I ever leave this country, they won't let me back in. They've overstayed my visa. I need to go back home to Vladivostok to get my mother, but I can't.
Oof.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
$10,000 to pay off her debts and buy her plane ticket.
Oh wow.
That's a lot of money. Is he trying to get that from her?
Can you do something?
Oh God.
I wish I could.
Girl, just get up and walk away.
I know you're rich.
Oh no, I'm not that rich.
Please, my mother needs me. She'll die there.
Lori, walk out of here.
Wire it?
Do you have PayPal? Or...
$10,000 on PayPal.
I'm not rich.
Лёша! Лёша, открой эту чёртову дверь!
What the...
That's his girlfriend. That's his girlfriend.
Эй, Надя, спокойно. Орёшь среди ночи.
That's why I'm wondering, why did she go with this guy? Like, he's with these girls. Bye-bye.
Что? Где ты её прячешь? Да, да. Мы можем перестать быть такой чокнутой хотя бы.
What are those? Oh, that's the stuff they stole from the thing. Yes. I was like, what are those? That's what they stole. How far down? Okay. It wasn't that far down. Should have just jumped.
Lori, come back. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Oh, God. This is going to get messy right now. Well, you got what you wanted. I think he's feeling like weight has been lifted off of him because he finally did the thing, but I think he just opened up a can of worms is what he really did. He's deciding for his family. And then Saxon?
Honestly, I don't know if I'd want to live.
If I'm not a success, then I'm nothing. And I can't handle being nothing.
And Lockie? And Piper? That kind of thinking is so warped. Like, at some point you have to realize that how, like, ridiculous that sounds. Okay. Now what? What are you gonna do now? You know you stole that gun, right? This character is so annoying. Has anyone seen my gun I was gonna use to murder you all? Has anyone seen it? Do you have it? He's gonna find out another way. He's gonna think of another way. Maybe just put all the pills into Laurie's drink or something. Again, we end with Timothy. Again, we end with him. there's like maybe one episode we didn't end with him this season. I don't know if people have noticed how we always end with Timothy, because he's the point of contention, because what he's going to do, either it's a big misdirect, that he's going to be the big thing of the season, big contention with the gun and everything, or it's a misdirect in that they're just pushing him, and then eventually he just gets arrested and he doesn't really do anything, and the real situation comes later. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that Kunzritala's husband has been activated, he's like, I tried to leave this life behind, but now I've been pulled back into it. This is, I mean, Kunzritala and her husband both own this White Lotus, right? So what if it comes from him? What if Rick goes back and then Kunzritala's husband comes, you're staying at my hotel, like at my, what? You tried to rough me up and you're staying at my place. So what if that's where it happens? What if that's how it goes down and then the shootout happens from there? Rick, okay, he doesn't have a gun anymore. So I don't know. What if he goes back and then that's where it comes from? Or it could be Greg that starts it. I don't know. Conversation with Greg and Belinda, of course, the bribe. Of course, Zion is like, just take it. I'm like, it's not going to work out that way. Honestly, Tanya's money should go to Belinda, like honestly, but it's gonna be a paper trail, and it's not gonna be good for her. So that's already the first thing you have to think about, as well as it not just being good on principle. Timothy just thinking about like taking down his family with him, because justifying it that they can't, since he can't live that life, he can't go to prison and then, or lose everything he has. He doesn't know who he will be without it. So the best case is to justify that in killing his family. It's like, that's just like, it's like, let me save you from the outcome. What? That's just cowardice. That's all it is. The real reason is that you're too scared to tell them, so you're making that decision for them. It's ridiculous. The justification of that, it's just you're just jumping through hoops to get to your final decision. It's ridiculous. Of course, the big revelation here is the confirmation that Valentin and his two friends were the ones who robbed the shop. That, of course, led to what happened with Guy Talk, roughed him up. Now, what is he going to do about it? As I said, he's always taking things into his own, or dealing with things by himself only, because he's trying to cover up mistakes he's made. But it's such a bad decision. And this whole idea of killer instinct, this idea of, rough off, be a man, whatever, this idea, like this conversation he had with Mook, it's troubling for me, because it makes me think that Guy Talk might be pushed to want to be that way, especially because he thinks that's what's expected of him. And maybe then he takes his gun and goes to challenge those guys and says, hey, I know it's you guys, and you guys have to come with me, follow the letter of the law. I am with the gun. I will challenge you. Like, that's just not gonna work, dude. Like, I'm worried that that's what he's going to do, and what if that's what leads it to the shootout? What if Guy Talk is the person that's, that they're trying to misdirect us from thinking that it's somebody else, and it could be Guy Talk. It could be that skirmish that happens there. Oh Lord. He's going to be like, oh, I am the law, I am the justice, I'm going to make this, do the right thing, but inadvertently you're going to lead to chaos. So that might be it. That's worrying me now, that's exactly what it's going to be, and I'm worried for my man Guy Talk. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Lori and that guy, my God, she didn't even know what she was getting up to. I mean, I think Valentin will have been the safer choice, but I think they're all a mess, all three of them, so good luck. Well, thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.